lovelies. It's Ashley Greer coming at you today to talk about a few different things. First of all, I wanted to say that I'm feeling a bit better today, and that I don't know if you watched yesterday's video or not, but the whole point of taking a break is really important, and I just can't stress enough how essential it is for your health, for your well-being, and for you to be able to feel like you're firing on all cylinders. It's hard for me to continue working on a day-to-day basis when I feel really fatigued and subdued and everything's so much work, and illness does that to you. And so if you can just stop, take a break, really kind of treat yourself, treat your illness, take care of yourself, then a lot of times you can come back full force and full of vigor and full of life and really grab the bull by the horns. Now, part of what I want to talk about is in relation to this, or really what I do want to talk about is in relation to this being sick that I was talking about taking the day off. I find that when we do things that the whole purpose is to take care of ourselves, the whole purpose is to set a boundary with somebody, more often than not, we'll end up starting to apologize. We'll say, I'm so sorry, I'm sick, I can't make it. I'm so sorry, I have the kids' soccer game. I'm so sorry, my dog is having diarrhea and I can't come to the party. Whatever it might be, we just apologize profusely because we think that unless we apologize, our excuse won't be accepted. But the thing is you don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize to anybody. It's your time. You get to spend it the way you want to. And apologizing is sort of this way that it's sort of this thing that takes a lot of power away from us. I think back to, I don't know if you've ever seen that show, NCIS, where Gibbs always used to yell at Tony and other characters, and he'd be like, stop apologizing, you're giving all your power away. And it really kind of struck me way back then when I used to watch it 5 years ago. And it's kind of stuck with me to this day. Because I'm a big apologizer. I'm the kind of person who's I'm sorry, I have to reschedule an appointment because my foot's broken. And it's why am I sorry because my foot's broken? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to apologize. And I've done it for years and years and years. The thing is a lot of times when we are the type of person who apologizes a lot, it's because we've grown up in a situation, in a household where we had to walk on eggs and we had to sort of really manage other people's moods and manage other people, the way other people felt in order to kind of keep the peace and make sure that your living situation was okay. And so we often and frequently just apologize to people just to sort of smooth over any kind of wrinkles in the social matrix that we were operating in. And so, but the thing is once we sort of set up those habits, we set up the habit of apologizing, of always smoothing over kind of the social situation, of always making sure everybody else is okay, but never listening to ourselves and our own needs. What happens is we carry that same habit forward through our life until we stop to examine it and really pay attention to what the purpose of this is. Why am I doing this? Where did I learn this from? And how can I let it go? Because once you let it go, suddenly you're no longer responsible for anybody else's moods. You never were to begin with, but the whole thing is as long as you're apologizing to people and constantly trying to smooth over that social situation, you ultimately feel like you're responsible for everyone else's moods and everyone else's happiness. But the thing is you're not. And as long as you carry that responsibility, you're never going to be free to live the life that you really crave and you really desire and you really deserve, because you're always going to be trying to live in a way that makes other people happy instead of making yourself happy. So I urge you to leave the apologies behind, or every time you catch yourself apologizing, stop, rephrase it, say it again without the apology. And it's one of those things that practice makes perfect. The first couple times, probably the first couple months, you're not going to even be able to say, be able to clearly just drop the I'm sorries, by the wayside and never have them come up again. But after a while, you'll begin to notice the habit. You'll begin to start to change it, and eventually it'll be second nature that you won't apologize for things that you don't need to apologize for. You don't need to apologize for living your life and setting the boundaries that make you happy and make your life worth living. That's it for today. My name's Ashley Greer. I'm the Break Free Artist. I help you break free from the expectations that other people place on your life, or that you even place on the life learned from these other experiences with people throughout your life, like your childhood and stuff. I help you break free from those ideas so that you can live the life you truly desire and really kind of break out into your own unique, beautiful, wild self. You can find me on Facebook at at Grashable, Instagram and Twitter at Grashable as well, or on my website at ashleygreer.com. Lovely speaking to you as always. Later.